One. Hey guys, we're live here, NFL preseason. I'm picking with Papi, and we got Manny G here today.
Yes, sir. We're ready.
We're ready. Sorry about what is it? The little tags on here. I don't know. I thought it edited. It says it's NFL preseason. Oh, it is right. NFL preseason. It's August the
Yeah, you're good,
7th.
bro.
I just thought the one. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, we're gonna talk the first game. It's at 4 p.m. today. We got the Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. The line is at -6.5 and +6.5 for the Ravens. What are you thinking on this, Manny?
Well, we both know that Ravens always play hella good in preseason. So the fact that they're underdogs, it makes me think like who is a quarterback for the Colts. So that's something you guys gotta like check out. So you want who is the
Yeah.
quarterback, bro?
Well,
Who's playing?
yeah, I did
Who's
some
starting?
research for you guys, so you guys wouldn't have to do the hard work. We got Anthony Richards. I got from the Colts.com. He is going to be playing, and Daniel Jones. So it's official.
Okay.
Anthony Richards going to play, I think, like a quarter and a half. You know how he's not going to play the whole game, and then Daniel Jones will take over for, I'm guessing, the rest of the first half. So that's the news that I have, and for the starting QB at least.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
I was
Anthony
like,
Richardson.
Richards, what the fuck? A new
Yeah, I'm
quarterback?
like Richard. Yeah, him, the one from last year, the one that
The
I
one
don't
who
have a lot of
got
respect.
injured. Yeah, the one who
The
got
one that
injured.
caved up on his team, remember? And he was huffing and puffing, and they took him out. Him,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Florida.
okay. Okay, maybe that's why they're favorites because you have Richardson and Daniel Jones. Obviously Daniel Jones much more experienced, but okay, I mean that makes sense. -6.5. It's still Ravens though. It's at Ravens.
Yeah, I think Cooper Rush is
Plus
going to
six
be
and a half.
starting.
No, +6.5
Yeah,
Ravens. Now, what do you think?
I mean, I'm really liking the Ravens because Coach Harbaugh, even though the starters are not going to be playing there, I think Cooper Rush
Yeah,
is going to be starting for the Ravens. So I like just Coach Harbaugh better than Anthony Richardson, as you said.
yeah. I'd go for the +6.5, man. That's just me. But if Colts win, I mean, I wouldn't be too shocked just because of quarterback experience. But they do have something to prove, though. That's for sure. But I'm gonna go with the Ravens defense on this one, and the Colts are gonna struggle to keep it up more than 6 points against the Ravens. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, like my favorite bet on this one. I did give up. Yeah, I do like the Ravens a money line. Why not? Even let's take the money line and the whole game, right? +220.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. It was at +220 yesterday when I was actually doing the space, guys. If you guys want to check it out, check it out on X. And it was at +220 and moved up to 240. So that's telling me that everyone's betting on the Colts, but I think that's pretty dangerous, not for the first preseason game. It's just crazy to me.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
So on that one, actually, on the prop picks on there, just giving some prop picks, I guess, warming up. Anthony Richardson, they told me 76 was the line. I think it was 76. And I said under. I don't think he's going to do that much passing yards, right, for the Colts. What are you thinking about that, Manny, since, more of the props?
Yeah, no, no, definitely. They have to run the ball more. We already know that Ravens, you can't really throw against that type of team, but he's more of a runner, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see.
Yeah.
76 yards. I mean, how much is he gonna play? I think that's the real question. Is he only gonna play a first
Yeah.
quarter type of game and then just let Daniel Jones take over or somebody else? But 76 yards, sure. The under, I think I'll go with the under on that one. I wouldn't see him, bombing the ball like long.
Mhm.
It's more of a quick, short burst, quick screen routes, short routes. I don't see him throwing any deep balls. So I think 76 yards under sounds pretty good, bro. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's go. So
Yeah.
those are the picks. If you guys want to do some prop bets, we're throwing in there. And on it to the next game. This game's gonna be at 4:30. We got the Cincinnati Bengals against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Bengals are at -6.5, and the Eagles are +6.5. That's the line. What are you thinking about this, Manny? Or should I give you some more news before you take your pick?
Go
I
for
don't
it,
know if
bro.
you
Go
know.
for it.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's going to be starting on this game, and the first team's going to be starting for the Bengals. Not quite sure for the Eagles. I don't think they are. So yeah, I think they're benching the starters for the Eagles.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be for maybe just like 2 or 3 plays and just take them out. It'll just be
Like a
just so you
series,
get
right?
into a rhythm. Yeah, yeah. It'll probably be
Like a
either.
one or two series, right?
I don't think. No, I don't think he'll be there for more than 4 plays. I think I'll
Really?
keep him at a 2 or 3, like probably just three plays, or once they get the first down, then just switch or something, or just 20 yards and that's it. If I'm
Mm,
Joe Burrow, I'm throwing the ball as quick as possible, or most likely they're probably going to be running, and it's just to
mm-hmm.
get the feeling of it. So just some running plays and then maybe just one throw. Because why are you going to risk Joe Burrow? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the future. That a lot of people are betting on in the casino for the MVP. He's the leading candidate for MVP of the season, Joe Burrow, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not surprised. I think Bengals this year are definitely going to be much more of a different team. So expect them to be for the playoff run, man. Fight for that playoff run.
Yeah. On this one for the Eagles, they're gonna be starting. I guess the backup one, se llama Kyle McFord. So he's gonna be the starter for the
Yeah,
Eagles.
Kyle McCord. Okay. I believe they also have a running back.
Okay.
Will. He was a 4th round pick out of Clemson last year. So we'll see. I think he's for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Will, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And Gainwell is actually not there, right?
Yeah. I think Gainwell. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not there
Gainwell's
anymore.
not there, so most likely the guy taking reps will be Will, and he's from Clemson, so expect him to do some damage.
So maybe on the prop bet, if you guys like, I might. We don't know. I don't know what the prop bet is, but on that one, but maybe on the over, I'm
Yeah,
guessing over.
yeah.
If I have to make up the 920 on that one, but
I'll
yeah,
go
I think
on
the
the
Eagles are
over
gonna
on
have the
that.
back on the over.
Whatever it is, man, I'm pretty sure it'll go the over.
Yeah, and
Oh wait,
what I was gonna
oh
tell
yeah,
you.
quarterback.
Oh, you're looking
Go
at
for
the
it.
quarterback for the Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what I was
quarterback is
looking at.
Kyle McFord,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, like my favorite bet on this, I gave it out last night, guys. I would bet on the Bengals the first half only because I'm expecting. Okay, I think the Bengals quarterback or Joe Burrow starts maybe like two series, maybe in Osaka, and they take him out. So if the line is minus 6.5, I think minus cut that in half, -4. I think the Bengals can be up by 4 points in the first half. What do you think, Manny? That's just my prediction.
I think Bengals win the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Bengals win the game. This is a team that I believe they have good weapons. Preseason, I still don't know exactly like how they're gonna rotate their team or the players, but just be careful. I mean, Bengals are up there. Trust me, they're up there. They will show
Yeah,
up. By the way,
Bengals are.
they will show up. So just letting you know.
Yeah, and I feel that that's what they have to do, especially all the starters are playing. I feel like they're probably gonna get like 2 series, 3 series reps. Like maybe not the
Yeah,
whole first quarter, but yeah, like they're doing it for a reason, right? Like a statement quest. Like so, I like the Bengals. Give me the Bengals
I like the
on the
first
first
half
half.
though
That's my
because
favorite bet if I
yeah,
would have bet
I
one side.
love
Yeah,
it.
that
I
game's
love
at
that first
4:30.
half. I know I was talking over you, man.
Yeah,
Go for it.
so that's no. That's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. We're having some issues right here with the. Was that we're back on here? We're tuning up, but yeah. So that's my favorite one. Manny likes it, and I guess anything else you want to talk about this game? I guess we're thinking about what other picks on this game,
If
props,
you go for the
anything.
first half, make sure you go for the spread in the first half because if Joe Burrow plays more than a series against an Eagles backups, like come
Mm-hmm.
on now. We know Joe Burrow's gonna throw some deep passes, at least like 30, 40 yards minimum. Um, so he's probably gonna go in there playing just the first quarter. That's just my prediction. There's no point of risking him the whole half. I think the first quarter,
Yeah.
and then they just bench him. So that
What
you
do you
already
think,
know
Joe
that
Burrow's?
Bengals are gonna. What's up?
No, how you said Joe Burrow the first quarter. What do you think
Yeah,
the over under 76? You think he does over?
Joe Burrow what does over 76.
Over, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, man.
that's what I think.
If he plays one quarter, I mean,
That's what we're thinking.
you need a little bit of luck too, because like if he doesn't throw deep, then you're screwed. Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
mostly just um keeping it chill and anything, you know. But if you're gonna start him, it's because you want to see him throw the ball. You know,
Mhm.
why put him just in the game just for no reason, just to run the ball? It wouldn't make any sense to me. So Joe Burrow has to throw the ball. He's gonna have at least one or two long passes, and that will definitely hit the over on the 76. So
There,
we'll see. But it also depends on the wide receivers. You know, they got to catch the ball too. So but
Chase.
I think you have a higher chance of, if he plays one quarter, I think he goes over 76. Easy.
Yeah. There you
Oh, but
go.
then
That's
again, I mean, who knows, right? But
who
I'd
knows.
do that. I'd do that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm agreeing with you because actually we did that pick yesterday. We did like a little collab, three parlay, and we had Joe Burrow on there. With,
Okay. Yeah.
Anthony Richards on the under.
Go for it. I
Yeah.
like Bengals beating the Eagles today for the preseason. Yeah. If this is a regular
Okay.
game, that'd be a different story though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd go Eagles easy.
Yeah. The Eagles. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And on to the, I guess, the closing game, the last game. Unless you want to talk a little bit more about this one.
No. I think we covered the main idea, which was Joe Burrow playing this preseason game, which that's the only thing you got to know.
Yup, that's the most important thing. And then the Raiders, they're playing the Las Vegas Raiders -5 against the Seattle Seahawks +5, and that game is at Seattle at 7 p.m. And
All
I
right.
guess let Manny start first. Geno
I
Smith
got
is gonna be
I
playing.
got you. Geno Smith will play. All right.
Mm-hmm. That
Let's get it,
angle,
you
yeah,
know.
little bit,
Um a
couple
little
reps.
bit. But we should be able to win. I want to see what we're made of. I want to see that defense play solid. We're gonna get tested against a team like Seahawks that have Jalen Milroe.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
rookie
so the rookie, he's debuting,
from
and
Alabama.
honestly, that's all I'm gonna say is I wanted him to be, our QB in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get him. We decided to, take a different route. And
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense. You know why? We got Pete Carroll, and I'm pretty sure he already had the vision that he wants to work with a quarterback that already has the experience and already has the
Mm-hmm.
chemistry with him. So I can see why they got Geno Smith. I think if it was any other head coach, they would have gotten Jalen Milroe this year. Like it's hands down. He's mobile. He throws deep. His accuracy can definitely improve just a bit, but this guy is a beast. Like if you guys see
Mm-hmm.
his tapes, he's a beast. So I think Raiders might struggle against this guy, but it's gonna be a very great test, especially since it's preseason. So if we lose this game, you know, make sure that this doesn't happen during the regular season. But I think if they saw enough tapes, if they see how well he plays, there's gonna be some weaknesses that Jalen Monroe, has, and you just got to be ready and make sure that there's someone. You always got to have that quarterback spot on him. That's it, and just have one-on-ones on the outside. That's totally fine. Have that safety, reading any deep throws, because this guy will launch the ball if he feels like it. So I'm not gonna compare it to Jalen Daniels, but
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Daniels is much lighter. But Jalen Monroe is willing to be that running back if necessary. So we're most likely he's gonna see him run a couple plays, maybe two or three. And Raiders usually struggle against the running game. So we'll see if Raiders can capitalize. -5 is a little crazy.
Yeah, it's
Um,
too high.
Damn, I know minus 5 is a little too crazy, just because Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Monroe is playing. But I'm a Raider fan. I'm not gonna be biased, but I go +5 Seahawks. +5 Seahawks.
Okay.
If Raiders win, I think it'll be a close game. I think we win by a field goal. So Raiders take the dub, but not over 5 points. I just don't see that happening. So I'd give
Mm-hmm.
+5 for the Seahawks. Raiders take the
Yeah,
win though.
yeah, that's a good breakdown, man. Because all these points, like five, like the other two games, it was like 6.5,
6.5,
and then it
yeah.
was those 6.5 high points. Now this one's 5. You know, it was at 4, now 5,
Yeah.
and I think that's a lot of points for the preseason. But I mean, on the Raiders, also Ashante Genting's going to be playing, and I
Oh
really
shit,
like
he
the
is. I didn't
Raiders.
even know.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing. So, like when I say play, guys, we're all getting excited, but like let me bring down the reality to you guys. He's only gonna get a couple reps, but that's still good because he needs to get those practice reps. And if I were to bet, I said it last night on the space, and I'll say it right here on YouTube so everyone can hear it. I do like the Raiders first half, so -5, 2.5. I
Yeah.
feel the Raiders can win by 3 points in the first half, especially if they have Geno Smith, Ashanti, Genting, and who knows how long they'll be playing. Maybe Brock Bowers will even get a couple of reps, right? Not a lot, but maybe he'll go
Yeah.
in there too. But I think they'll make some damage in the first half. And I said that I think Seattle can win this game, just like straight out winning on it. So I do like the points or even the money line if you want to take them. I think
So
they
you're
could.
saying Seattle win money line?
Yeah, Seattle wins
Okay.
money line. Yeah,
Okay.
Seattle will win.
I mean,
And I
I'm
like the
against
Raiders.
it. I mean, I'm gonna still
Yeah.
go for the Raiders on this one. They
Yeah,
win by
but my
3.
favorite bet out of this, like if I have to do one bet only, guys, I love the Raiders in the first half. Like I'm just breaking
Hmm.
down the first half and the whole game, but I love the
Yeah,
Raiders in the first half just because I know the starters are going to be playing, and the more
that's
information
fair.
we have,
Okay.
the better.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do. The more information we have, and yeah, I'm giving you a pick for the whole game, but even on that, it's like, I'm taking the risk with the Seattle Seahawks
Yeah.
on the money
No, no,
line.
most definitely, man. I think I agree with you in the sense that the first half I think the Raiders have it down, but that second half, when you don't have the starters,
Yeah.
then that's what we're really gonna see. Like, okay, the defense is probably gonna mess up here and there, and that's where
Mhm.
Seahawks Jalen Monroe can definitely capitalize. We already know he's probably gonna score a touchdown, rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
If there's any props, Milrow
Take it.
rushing touchdown. Because why wouldn't you? In your preseason debut, you want to show off as a QB. You're definitely gonna see him do something. And for Geno Smith, he's definitely gonna throw a deep ball at least once. And guess what? Thornton Jr. We have a beast. We drafted him this year, and I'm
Mhm.
excited for him. He's a beast. Um, he's gonna have one catch over 50 yards. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, that's good. Seeing Manny's already seen the
Yeah,
uh,
one
division,
catch
the deep threat, one catch.
and one touchdown. I think
Yeah.
he got it. He's a beast. He's a definitely beast route runner. He knows how to get open. He knows how to create that space. And if the other team doesn't, they're gonna underestimate him. So if they didn't see those tapes, you're cooked, man.
Yeah, and I feel like most of them are gonna oversee the takes. They're not gonna take them serious. Like even the second half, you're gonna be having like the third strings, the fourth strings, and the people trying to make the roster
Yeah,
competing. That's why I said like Seattle has like a chance. Well, I say like winning. I really like them on that one because just that they're gonna be resting their players, the Raiders. But we'll see what happens. It's gonna be good, and we'll see what Pete Carroll brings and the other new coach, right? The Seattle. So that's the
yeah,
best
most
game I think.
likely.
That's one of the best games I think for today. There's a lot of games, and now go on to the another one. We got only gonna do the Friday games, and that's it, guys. Gonna call it a show.
For sure. Who's next?
Detroit Lions versus Atlanta Falcons. That game is on Friday at 4 p.m., guys. And we got the Lions at -3.5 favorites against Atlanta Falcons. I'll be honest with you. I don't know who's gonna be playing, but I'll find out right now for you guys on that one.
It don't matter. Detroit Lions win this one. I'm okay with that -190 money line. I know last year they got smacked by the Chargers, but we both said Chargers. I
Yeah.
was super confident that the Chargers were gonna win. They have a beast, rookies, and they have a lot to prove. I wasn't surprised that the Chargers, destroyed the Lions last week, even though it is preseason. Um, so I wasn't surprised. We're 1-0 there. I think tomorrow Detroit Lions do beat the Atlanta Falcons, so I'd go with the -190 money line.
Yeah, I feel you're right. You said on the money line -190.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good one because on the spread you just don't know. So yeah, secured. I think the Falcons, um, they have Michael Penix Jr. He's good. He's good. I don't think he's gonna be playing, and other players, like Drake London. So I think most of the like third, fourth strings are gonna be going there, the rookies. So I still think that the Lions. are the better team. Maybe Hitchinson will get some reps. I'm just interested to see him. Will he get like 1 or 2 snaps after his injury? See how he feels. So I think the
Yeah.
Lions are the better team right there. I
Yeah,
agree with you
especially
on.
since the quarterback is probably not going to be Michael Penix Jr. Most likely, I don't think they'll put him in
No,
there,
no.
nor Kirk Cousins. So I'm gonna go with Detroit Lions, man. Like, come on now. Just off of that, like in preseason, guys. Honestly, the only player like I usually look at is usually
Yeah.
the QB. The QB is the
Hmm.
one is the leader. Depending on
Yeah.
the QB, is the mentality. That's the person who could shift the game in preseason. So that's the only player I look at. So that's why I feel like Lions beat the Falcons and
Yeah.
easy. I feel like that 3.5 is actually pretty solid to go for the
Yeah.
minus 3.5 too. You could.
Yeah. You good. Or take the first half, guys. Like it might be -1.5, -2, smaller number. Just take the first
Just
half.
take the minus 3.5. They already just remember they already have momentum. They already have a rhythm. They just played last week. Falcons didn't. They're gonna be
Mm,
rusty. So
that's
Lions
true.
-3.5. I'm just saying.
That's true. That is true. That is they
That's
they,
my
they
two
have the
cents,
rhythm and
guys.
stuff like that.
Just
Take
take
it.
the
It might look
Lions.
like a
Take
lot,
the
but
Lions. Yeah.
take it. Take the Lions. On to the next game. I think it's a best game for me on a Friday. We got the Cleveland Browns
Mm,
against the Carolina Panthers. You're like, what? Are you crazy? That game's at 4 p.m. That game's going to be on the NFL Network, guys. And we got
yeah.
Shador Sanders going to be against Bryce Young. So I do know the quarterback's on there. Shador Sanders going to be starting, and he hasn't been getting some reps. I think he got like 1 or 2 days first team reps, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting how Shador Sanders will do against Bryce Young. So, what are you thinking, Manny, on this one?
I mean, it makes sense. I like Panthers beating the Cleveland Browns, man. I mean, nothing but love for Shadir Sanders. Hopefully a good career, but I just don't see him beating the Panthers, man. I just do not see him beating the Panthers. He might, go off for a good hot start, but I just don't see it, man. I believe the Carolina Panthers win this game, especially if the
Just
QB, who's the QB? Remind me.
Bryce Young, Alabama,
Bryce
former
Young is
Alabama.
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. So he
Panthers,
has to bounce
Panthers are
back.
gonna beat the Cleveland Browns. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
-6.5. I can see why. I'm comfortable to say 6.5. Panthers.
Okay. Well, on me on this, I'm saying, why not? Let's take the money line on the first half and let's take the Cleveland Browns for Shador Sanders. Like everyone's
Shit.
going down against him. He was drafted late. I think like if he's gonna do good, like he's gonna have to shine right here because he's in question. He's in the fourth round and he
Right.
might not even make the team. So I feel
Yeah.
the little time that he has to shine, or else he could get cut. So I just felt that he talked my conspiracy theory. He talked to his dad, Coach Prime Time. He says, "You better shine out and get out there, or else the team's gonna cut you." But I feel that Shador Sanders was gonna save him with his mobile. What I love about him, he's really mobile and he's got to trust his instinct, and he could run probably like a Lamar Jackson and with his feet and get those first downs. So maybe they'll get the team second guessing. So I would take the Browns in the first half money lineup. It's half of that plus 120 or 130 or even the points if you guys not confident that they'll win, but plus three and a
Yeah.
half. What are you thinking? Is that a crazy take or what for the first half?
Man. +3.5 is Browns, you said, or what you said?
Yeah, plus three and a half for the Browns. Yeah, I'm thinking the Browns. So just three and a half, or you want to do the money line? That's all you guys.
I'm still gonna go for the Panthers on this. I think Panthers just are gonna be too much. And then once the Cleveland Browns are down in the first half, I think
Mm,
that's when we'll see, Shadir Sanders. If he plays the whole game, then
yeah.
that's when we'll see. Like, okay, cool, like just one play at a time. I think that's where you actually see Shadir Sanders shine a little bit when he's against that pressure. He's gonna
Mhm.
want to prove everybody wrong and be like, you know what, I gotta make a play, but one play at a time. Let's run it here. Like, okay, you know what, I remember this coverage that they threw me early in the game. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So he's smart and he picks up things quick. But I think he's gonna
Mhm.
be caught with a couple of surprises in the first half. And if he stays the whole game, then we'll be able to see what he's really made of. But I'm expecting one turnover by him, and 2 touchdowns by him. So I think Panthers win like 30-17 or something like that. You know what?
Mm,
That's probably too much too.
yeah.
Maybe like 27, 14, something, because
Mhm.
it is a preseason. So I don't know. Somewhere in the 20s, that's where Panthers are going to be, and somewhere in the 10s, that's where I
Mm,
see Cleveland Browns. That's
that's
why
fair.
-6.5 makes the most sense.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. You think my conspiracy theories is like the Browns are having like buyer's remorse, like, hey, we gotta start this guy right now. We gotta see what he's all about right
I
now.
like
We can't
that. No,
either.
I'm glad. I'm glad they
Yeah,
have that, because if you don't give him reps, how is he supposed to like
yeah,
move up? And if you
yeah,
don't give him reps and you need him somehow, like your starting quarterback gets injured and you're midway in the season, like who are you gonna put? Of course, you still have other two quarterbacks or another, yeah. So you'll be
another
fine.
three. Yeah, right now they have four. Yeah,
Yeah, they have three quarterbacks before Shadur. So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure, you never know, but they might want to get value off of him. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll trade him.
True.
You just never
That
know what
is
could happen
true.
in the NFL, right? So by
Yeah,
putting him now in the preseason, it's a way of saying we have an asset. And we don't know
mm,
if we want to use him or not. But for now, we already have our starting quarterback. But just in case we got the best player in the draft for the value that they were getting,
yeah,
um, let's see what he's made of. Let's see if he could be a franchise quarterback. If not, I'm gonna play him. That way people can see like, oh, he's a real deal. And guess what? I want 2 first-round picks for him.
they're gonna call
You
them.
know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah,
just saying, like,
and
so it could
that's
definitely happen if Cleveland Browns want
okay.
to go that route.
So that's an interesting take, and we'll see.
Yeah,
I feel like even Bryce Young, I was talking about Shador Sanders. I have high hopes for him. I feel he's going to do good, and I'm
I think
taking
he's
the
gonna do
Browns
good this
first,
year. Yeah,
right? First half. So I'm
last
taking
year,
him.
no, yeah, last year, no.
Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, that Bryce Young has to bounce back. Like this is the year he has to do something, or else I think they're going to cut him. The Panthers on Bryce Young. So I
No,
feel
but
right. He has a little
they got
pressure, no, too.
he has pressure, but he's a calm dude. I think
Yeah,
he just got knocked out so many times, last year.
true.
But
Yeah.
I think with the new weapon that they added, it's a way. McMillan, he's a beast, man. He's a wide receiver. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
The reason why they got a wide receiver is because they trust Bryce Young to lead the
Yeah.
way. That's it.
Yeah.
Why get a wide receiver in the first round if
True.
you don't trust that QB that you have? So
Yeah.
they trust him. They've seen him play. So they're gonna
Yeah.
trust Bryce Young to be the franchise quarterback, of the Panthers. So McMillan is definitely gonna be an added asset. You're gonna see a lot of touchdown with McMillan, man. I'm excited to see that dude play. I think he's a beast. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely Panthers beat in the preseason. They definitely beat the Cleveland Browns, man. That's just my take.
I,
One touchdown, McMillan.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just taking Panthers first half. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna pick
Okay,
this guy
fair.
whole game or not, but yeah, that's my favorite one.
I'd pick the
On
whole
to,
game, man. I would pick the whole game. That's just me.
oh yeah, if I like the Browns, so I'm sticking it. I'll go with the dog pound the whole game. Why not take the dog pound?
I'd
I'm
go the
taking
whole game, man. Why risk it that she descendant just somehow is explosive in the first half? I highly doubt it.
That's true.
I think it'll
Take the
take
whole
them
game.
time,
So
but
I'll
I
take the
just take
whole
the whole
game.
game.
The Browns guys on
Up to
that
you
one.
though. Up to you though. It's your
Yeah,
bet, man. But
yeah.
that's
My
just me.
favorite one's the first half, but
Yeah, that's
we'll do
fair.
another bet. We'll double dip and we'll go the Browns from the whole game money line. And save,
Fair
I
enough.
guess, the best for last. The last game on Friday, the Commanders against New England Patriots. I mean, what are we
Damn.
doing here?
This
No
was
Jalen
this was all
Daniels.
you.
No, there's no Jalen Daniels right
Yeah,
here.
of course, not
There's
Jalen
no
Daniels.
Drake May. I mean, they got. I guess I'm interested on the rookies, right? And I'm seeing who the starting quarterback's going to be for the Patriots. Have they announced it? I don't think. No, no. That I was like Jacoby Brissett's not on here because I'm putting on here. And Commanders versus Patriots. I'm looking at the inside suit, the preseason, see if they give me an inside suit scoop, guys. Because some of the stuff is like hard to find this information. So let me
Hmm.
see. I don't think they're gonna give me anything on that, but man, I would just say give me the Patriots at home. They're just gonna be at home. Give me the Patriots. I don't think they're gonna have the Commanders. I really don't know what to think about this game, to be honest with you. So I'll go with the Patriots. Give me the -6.5.
I like the Patriots too, man. I don't even have to say much about it, especially it is preseason game. I'm going with the Patriots, man, on this one. I think
Yeah.
they do have. I wonder if they're gonna play because they have a third string. They have Antonio Gibson from the Commanders. They also have my favorite running back this year. I know we got Ashton Genty, for the Raiders, which I'm super excited about. But let's just say he was not available. Ashton Genty was not available. My second pick, man, would have been Trevion Henderson, man. That guy is a beast, and the Patriots got him. To me,
Mm,
that guy is a
yeah,
beast. Like, he's a
yeah.
starting running back. Um,
I think
22
you'll get
years
reps,
old
right?
from Ohio State. I think he should get, a couple reps. But
Mhm.
man, that guy, when I would see his highlights, I'm like, holy shit, man. This guy in the fantasy, I'm just saying, you know, try to scoop him up. I think he's worth the gamble, man. Because he's definitely gonna blow up in Patriots, man. Especially since Patriots, they're just so good at protecting the
Mhm.
running back. We've seen so
Yeah.
many, great running backs like James White, and Blunt, and they've got rings. Both those running backs got rings for a reason. Why? Because they have a
Mhm.
good offensive lineman, and Patriots just know exactly how to coach those offensive linemen. And guess what? A player like Trevion Henderson, bro, you're a speedy guy, man. This guy is gonna go, man,
Yeah.
ballistic
Fast.
against any team, man.
I,
Trust me, man. Trevion
I was gonna
Henderson, just remember that name.
I was gonna say comparing Tryon Henderson with his one of his former alumni,
Former,
they even did a good
okay,
job, protecting Ezekiel Elliott, right?
okay,
Ezekiel
okay,
Elliott, from the
yeah,
Patriots, right? So they even
yeah.
protected Ezekiel Elliott. So imagine what they could do protecting Henderson. So a
Yeah, and
younger,
he needs the backup too. That's what's crazy, man. He's
yeah,
the backup of the starting running back, who is Ramondre Stevenson. Of course, Stevenson deserves to be the starter, but
mhm,
just have Henderson. Just cuff them both. I'm just saying, if you get Stevenson as a running back, make sure you draft Trevion Henderson, because you would hate for Stevenson to get injured in the first month of the season. But then if you got Henderson, guess what? You're gonna be good, man. Trust me.
mhm.
Don't get nervous. Trevion will take care of that. That's all
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
say.
And you're gonna have a good weapon. You're gonna have a good captain. You got Drake May, and Drake May also got Stephon Diggs. So it looks like the
Yeah.
Patriots are gonna be looking pretty different this season, and I can't wait to see them in the regular season. So yeah,
They'll be all right. They'll be competitive, but not playoff competitive.
mhm.
That's just my 2 cents. I think they'll
So
go more like 7 and like 9 or something. That's
9,
just my, yeah. So I don't think playoff enough.
maybe
I
8 and
don't see
9,
them go
Jimmy.
playoff. Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Bet next year's number. And yeah, those are our plays for today. Any last words, I guess, on any game that you're liking or closing thoughts, Manny?
One thing that's been on my mind this whole week, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy football. I'm just gonna say one player only, just to
Mm-hmm.
close this out. I don't do fantasy no more, but one player that I'm loving this year, guys, Jameson Williams from the Detroit Lions, wide receiver, guys. That's all I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say. He's going around the third, fourth, fifth round, somewhere around there. If you could get him in the fourth round, I'd get him. If you could reach for him, go ahead. But if he's there in the fourth, fifth round, man, it's a no-brainer. I think he's a top 10 wide receiver this year with a high potential of top 5. I think he is going to get more than 10 touchdowns and over 1,000 yards running. I mean, 1,000 yards of catching. So he's used a little bit like Debo Samuel. So he's used in the, end arounds, as a runner too. So you want to have a player like that. He's 24. I've been following him for 2-3 years. I remember when we were still playing fantasy, bro.
Yeah.
We had got him in the waiver wire just in case. We had him there just
Yeah.
in case.
Well,
And we had him
in
in our
case
bench the whole time, because I was like,
the
in
whole time.
case, yeah, because we knew he was gonna start playing, but but unfortunately, he wasn't given enough reps. He was just there more of a like, what the? Okay,
Like
anyway,
a security blanket.
yeah, they
Mm.
just wanted him to like go slowly and be like, I just want you to get used to some routes, and stuff like that. So they didn't really put him in the game as much. They didn't really get him involved, so we never used him. But
Mhm.
Jameson Williams, I'm excited for that dude. He's definitely gonna be a beast this year. So guys, if you're doing fantasy football, Jameson Williams, end of story.
Yeah, I agree. I like them since we got them on there. We stacked them potential, and I guess my favorite player. I think a quarterback that will do good. Um, I'm really liking like Dre May. I really think he's a sleeper that he's gonna outperform maybe Packers. So
Damn, Drake
if
May.
Drake May, guys, I'll be a guy. If you get him, sell him
I don't
early.
know about that, bro.
Not
I don't
that
know about
early, but
that,
yeah.
bro. I don't know
We'll see.
about that, bro. Maybe
Well,
in the 10th, 11th round, maybe after he has to be like your
yeah,
backup quarterback. He cannot be
backup
your starting
quarterback. Yeah,
quarterback.
but
Yeah,
keep backup.
there's no way, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy, Drake May. Wow, you're
I think
really
he's
like.
gonna do good this season.
I
And
we'll
I
see, we'll
think
see,
we'll
we'll see.
see.
We'll
And
talk more about fantasy football
we'll,
maybe like next
next
week or something.
next week, yeah,
Um, and we'll see, and then maybe you could give me more like in depth of why you think Drake May is,
yeah,
your
for sure.
sleeper. You
My
know,
sleeper. I'll do that, guys. And thanks,
sounds
Manny, for
good
being here. And here are our picks for this week. And thanks for being here, guys. And we'll do
for
another
sure.
preseason for
Raiders,
week 2. Next one.
Raider Nation. You already know.
Ashanti Genti's gonna do on the over, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hopefully, man. All right, late, bro.
Later.